Written by Subramania Bharati. In this video, we are going to discuss literary devices. The first literary device that we are going to discuss is personification. Now, what is personification? When the non-living things or ideas or natural phenomena like a wind, river, mountains, they are given human qualities. That means they behave like human beings. Okay. Let's see the examples of the poem Wind. You tore the pages of the book. Here, you. In the next example also, you shows that personification has been used. The next is he won't do what you tell him. So here again, he and him. Okay, these two words tell us that personification has been used. Then his friendship is good. Here his. We praise him every day. Again, we and him also. So these are the examples of personification. Metaphor. It is used to describe an object or an action that's not literally true but helps to express an idea or make a comparison. You must have heard a saying, laughter is the best medicine. Now here, though laughter is not really a medicine, but it is as good as medicine for your health. So laughter is taken as medicine. This is a very good example of metaphor. Let's see the examples of metaphor in the poem Wind. So the first example we'll take is, you are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. Okay, so here the wind has been presented as a powerful being who terrifies and laughs at the weak and helpless. Then the next example is, you tore the pages of the book. Here wind has been described as a naughty child who messes around in a destructive manner. Repetition. Words or phrases are repeated to emphasize on an idea or a point of view. Let's read the example from the poem. Frail, crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, crumbling hearts. Here, the word crumbling has been repeated to emphasize on the destructive power of the wind. Symbolism. Symbolism is a literary device that uses symbols to represent something beyond the literal meaning. Like we know that red color, it's red color, but it may stand for many things. Okay, like it may stand for passion, love, desire, anger, and white color stands for peace, purity, innocence, so like this. Okay, so that's symbolism. So in the poem wind has been taken as a symbol of difficulties, hardships, adversities, and challenges. It is also used as a symbol of a naughty child who messes around and a winnower who sorts things. Weak fires are a symbol of people with little or no courage. Strong fires are a symbol of people who are strong in character and body. Anaphora, a word or a group of words, is repeated at the beginning of a number of sentences, clauses, or phrases. First example, don't break the shutters of the windows, don't scatter the papers, don't throw down the books on the shelf. Here the phrase don't has been repeated in the beginning of three consecutive sentences to emphasize on the poet's strong appeal to the wind to refrain from doing certain things. Next example, you tore the papers of the books. You brought rain again. You, you are very clever at poking fun at weaklings. Here, the word you has been repeated in the beginning of the three consecutive sentences to emphasize on the mischievous nature of the wind. Next example, frame crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, crumbling hearts. Here the word crumbling is repeated a number of times to emphasize on the destructive power of the stormy wind. Reiteration. The repetition of same letter or sound in a sequence of words. Example, crumbling wood, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, crumbling hearts. Here, k sound has been repeated. Though the letter is C, but what sound it's creating? K, crumbling. Again, crumbling and two other crumblings. K sound. Okay. So, though we'll write C here, but it is k sound. The wind god winnows and crushes them all. Here, V sound has been repeated. Some more examples of alliteration we'll study. Some more examples of alliteration. He won't do what you tell him. So again, what sound is repeated? Do this and the wind will be friends with us. Again, what sound? In the next example also, what sound is repeated? He makes a strong fire roar and flourish. Here, F sound has been repeated. Rhyme scheme. The poem is written in free verse, hence there is no rhyme scheme. Thank you.